ladies and gentlemen, and today we're going to look at the determinants of matrices. Your learning objective for today, I can find the determinant of a 2x2 and a 3x3 matrix. What's a determinant, you're probably asking? Well, a determinant is a number that is associated with only square matrices. So that is a 2x2 or a 3x3. You're going to be noted as either with like the absolute value bars pretty much, A, or the DET of A. But remember, to find a determinant, you must have a square matrix. Why are we looking for determinants? Well, this comes further as we start finding inverses. We need to be able to find the determinant of a matrix. To find the matrix of a 2x2 determinant, or to find the determinant of a 2x2 matrix, you're going to do this. You're going to take A times D. So it's going to be A times D minus B times C. Okay, let's try a few with numbers. So I have the matrix, -5, -7, 11, and 8. We want to find the determinant. Notice, it's not brackets, it's those bars, right? So I'm going to draw in my arrows here. Okay, -5, 8. So -5 times 8 minus, this way, 11 times -7. All right, -5 times a positive 8 is a -40 minus 77, because 11 times 7, oop, that's a -7, isn't it? It is, plus 77. There we go. And that is a positive 37. So the determinant of that matrix is 37. Let's try it again. I have the matrix 3, 2, -1, and 5. So this way, 3 times 5 minus that way, -1 times 2. So 3 times 5 is 15. -1 times 2 is a -2, but I'm subtracting, right? So it would be 15 plus 2, which is 17. So my matrix's determinant is 17. Now, does this apply for 3x3 determinants? So here's my 3x3. So we would have gone normally like this, right? And done -2 times 7 times 9 minus -4 times 7 times 8. But do you notice I lost some numbers here? Can't lose them. They're missing into my thing. So how are we actually going to do this? Here's how we're going to find the 3x3 determinant. First of all, we're going to rewrite the first two rows of our matrix onto the right side of the matrix. Why are we going to do that? It's going to allow us to not have to worry about missing numbers. We're actually going to catch them all. Then you're going to multiply the diagonals going down and add each diagonal to one another. Then we're going to multiply diagonals going up and add each diagonal. And then we're going to bottom minus top. Let's try a few problems. So I have my matrix here. First step, I'm going to rewrite those first two columns off to the side. Let's do our diagonals now. So I'm going to go -2 times 7 times 9. There we go. Next one. Whoopsies. 3 times -1 times -4. Next one. 8 times 6 times 5. Right? So let's figure out what our bottom is. So -2 times 7 times 9 is a -126. 3 times -1 times -4 is a positive 12. So I'm going to add on my diagonal. And then we're going to add 8 times 6 times 5, which is 240. Combine all that, we're going to get 126. Now, that is our bottom matrices. Notice how they're going from the top to the bottom. Now, let's find the top. So I'm going to go upwards. -4 times 7 times 8. Oops. Okay. 5 times -1 times -2. And 9 times 6 times 3. So what is that? -4 times 7 times 8 is a -224. Add on our next one. 5 times -1 times -2, that is 10. 9 times 6 times 3 is 162. Well, if I add those together, I get -52, and that is the top. Okay? Now, what do we have to do? We need to take bottom minus top. So, 126 minus a -52, which is 178. So my determinant for this 3x3 is 178. Let's try it again. So let's find the determinant. Let's find my things here. I do need to rewrite. So I'm going to have 5, 2, 3, -1, -3, and 2. So draw my lines in. 5 times -3 times -3. Well, I know that's 45, right? -1 times 5 times 3. That's -5, -15. And then I'm going to go 2 times 2 times 2. So 2, 4, 8. Right? So I'm going to get 45 minus 15 plus 8, which is 38. That's my bottom number. Let's try the top. So I got 3 times -3 times 2, which is -6 times 2, so -12. Then I got 2 times 5 times 5, so 10. 2 times 5 is 10, times 5 is 50. And then we have -3 times 2 times -1, so that'd be -6, +6. So my top is -12 plus 60, plus 50. Can't read today, I guess. Plus 6. And that is also 38. So that's my top. So now remember, now you got to go bottom minus top. So 38 minus 38, 0. That's the end of this video. See you later, Savers.